Hello, everyone. My name is Brandon Faulkner, and welcome to Village Core, where our mission is to connect, share, learn, and build intergenerational connections for mutual learning. This is a place where senior wisdom and youth tech minds join forces in order to bring you meetings like this. Today, we'll be discovering DoorDash and how you can utilize it to get food sent straight to your home and also make money being a dasher, which we'll get into in a little bit later. The way this works is that essentially you are ordering food online via DoorDash and its multiple partners that work with the app, such as well-known restaurants such as Chipotle, Outback Steakhouse, and many other restaurants that you might recognize and that are different chains. Not only does DoorDash have different chain style restaurants, they also have different local style restaurants. So depending on what city you're in, you might find local restaurants around you that you'll be able to order food from and get it delivered straight to your door. So how does this work? Essentially, what you do is you type in an address of where you're living. Right now, I'm on the computer version of DoorDash, but there is also a mobile version of DoorDash that people most commonly use, since typically you're ordering food off of your phone, not necessarily off of your computer. But what I'm showing you today is how to use it just in general. So the way that this works is essentially I will type in an address. Let's say I want to type in uh let's say I want to find an address close by. Let's take this address here, and if it were to load, we could see that all these restaurants are located nearby. So this address here, we have all this food nearby. So we have food that is critically acclaimed, meaning that they are high up in rankings and have won numerous awards for their food. We also have fast food, pizza, Mexican, poke, healthy, a little bit of everything for everybody. So you can get food based off of different dietary restrictions as well, and also diets that you follow, such as vegan food that you can find here as well. But if you're just simply ordering off DoorDash, we have many different options. There are options like how I mentioned, different fast food restaurants like Chick-fil-A. There's Primo Pizza and Pasta, which is a uh, pizza chain that is dedicated towards my city. There's also Dave's Hot Chicken, another one that's dedicated towards my city. And then we also have a bunch of other types of foods that I can find here, as well as things like Starbucks that I can order straight to my door. So for this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order from Jersey Mike's. So the way that I do it is I simply just click on it like I just did. And here we can see Jersey Mike's subs. We can see that it has a 4.8 rating. It has 500 plus ratings. It is available with Dash Pass, which we'll get in a second about Dash Pass. It is American food. It is 0.7 of a mile away. And then it is also $1 sign, meaning that it is relatively cheap, a relatively cheap option for food that I can purchase right now. We can also see that it's open now and then it closes at 8:30. We can see the pricing and fees as well that will be associated with this. So there will be a service fee, a delivery fee, other DoorDash fees, government fees, and also a checkout fee. All may apply to this meal. Some of it might not. Some of it will. Of course, the DoorDashing fee will apply to get it shipped to your door. Here we can see all the 5-star reviews, the 4-star reviews, the 3-star reviews, 2-star reviews, and the 1-star reviews as well. Of course, you do want to read these reviews just to make sure that you are getting the proper food and that you aren't buying something that is negatively reviewed, because oftentimes negatively reviewed food means bad food. So you don't want that. But thankfully, this has 4.8 stars. So what we have here is the distance away from my house. We have the delivery time, which will be roughly 21 minutes. We can also pick it up, which means I can pick it up within 15 minutes, or I can group order with it. Group order with it means that essentially you and a bunch of people can gather your orders together and order on DoorDash as a group and pay together as a group. So that means that more than one person can get more than one meal, and then also you guys don't have to worry about the hassle of who's gonna pay and who's gonna pay each other back, because with a group order, everybody pays for their meal, and nobody is having to worry about, who's going to spend a ton of money and how are they going to get that money back. Now going down here, what we can see is their full menu that they have at Jersey Mike's. So from 10 a.m. to 8:30 p.m., they are door dashing, so we can have the most ordered meals here. We also have cold subs, hot subs, soft drinks, and desserts, all that can be found here. So if I were to do this, I can go in and I could say, okay, a turkey provolone, which is a sandwich I typically get. I want this one, but I can also specify how I want it made. I can specify the size. I can also specify whether or not I have dietary restrictions that would limit me from eating a standard sandwich. So let's say I was gluten-free, I could add on to the fact that I'm gluten-free, and I can get the gluten-free option. I can get the mini. I can get it in a wrap style. I can get it in a bowl style. But let's say I just want the giant style right now. We can also pick our different types of bread. Typically comes with white bread, there's wheat bread, rosemary bread, and then of course there's options there. More options going down the list. We have options all around for different things we can add on, recommendations, all that sort of stuff listed here as well, such as recommended beverages, recommended desserts, recommended sides and appetizers, and then of course if you need any special instructions, you can type them in here. You can also go with merchant recommendation, um, or you can customize typically the sandwich that you are getting here. So now that I have it, I can add it to my cart. Of course, I can add a drink. Once again, with soda bottles, you can specify what type of soda you want. So let's say I want Pepsi. I'm going to add Pepsi to my order. And let's say I want a brownie. I can add that brownie to my order as well. And now we can go to checkout. Once we arrive at checkout, of course, it'll ask you to sign in and log in and do all that sort of stuff. I do have a DoorDash account that I can sign into, but for right now, all you can see is account details. You can either sign in with Google, Facebook, Apple, or continue with your email. In order to sign up, all you have to do is type in your first name, your last name, your email, your mobile number, and then a password as well. And then, of course, you can sign up with the standard Google, Facebook, and Apple as well. Once you're done signing in and your account is created, it'll ask you about shipping details, which means that you are picking exactly where you want your meal shipped to. So since I have this address here, 5731 Palomar Way, now I can specify exactly where I need it shipped and exactly if I want it to my door and any special instructions. So what this means is essentially, let's say there might be a gate and they need a code. I can type in the code there for them. I can also specify if I want them to just leave it at the door and not knock because I do have a dog and she often loves to bark at the door dashers and the delivery guys. So this way I can specify to the dasher to not knock so she doesn't go crazy and all that good stuff. So you can put different details in this shipping details area. And of course, afterwards is your payment details where you'll add in your credit card or any payment information that you'll be using in order to pay for your meal. Going back here, once your order is complete, of course, they will send you a different notification saying that your order is complete and your order is on the way. And then, of course, and then you can live track your meal and exactly when it'll be on its way directly from your phone as well. So this means that you can see your dasher, which they are called door dashers. You can see your dasher driving along the route that is specified and exactly what time it'll be getting there or a rough estimate of the time that it'll be appearing at your door. So that way you know exactly when to be outside and when to open that door up and grab your meal as well. Of course, if you are doing different things like retail or not retail, if you're ordering different things on DoorDash like alcohol, there will be different steps as well to this. So if I were to go to Albertsons beer, wine, and spirits, I can click, let's say I want to order beer off of here. Now that's loading. Let's say I want to order a pack of Modelo. I can add a pack of Modelo to my order. I can go to checkout, see what's trending, continue to check out. And then, of course, now since this is alcohol, they need to verify your age for alcohol orders, which means you do need to upload your ID once to be able to add to alcohol. In order to add alcohol to your orders during each delivery, dashers need to scan your ID of proof that you are 21 or older. So basically, that means when they come to your door, you need to show them your ID to prove that you are 21 or older. And then for gift orders, dashers can also scan the recipient's ID during delivery, which means the person you are sending the alcohol to will also need to show the dashers their ID to confirm that they are 21, over the age of 21. So the way that it happens is agree insert age verification. And then of course you'll say what country your what country your ID was issued. And then of course you can upload a photo, you can take a photo. So let's say I want to allow it to use my camera. As you can see me doing this right now with a little picture. I would hold up my ID, scan it, and then essentially after that, I would take a photo, and then of course it'll be uploaded straight to DoorDash as well. But seeing as I am underage, I can't do this since my ID is for 18-year-olds. But going through this, you can see how it's done in order to order alcohol off of DoorDash. There's also different ways that you can order, or not different ways you can order. There's also different restaurants you can order from, depending on what you're feeling. There's also a 15% service fee, with different minutes applied, different minimums applied. And you can see, of course, here everything that you can buy. Of course, if you are picking up, it'll specify just exactly like it would, for different restaurants that you're buying from. So let's say I want to get a pickup for my food at this address, at this right here. I want barbecue food. I want pickup. Of course, there'll be $0 delivery fees because you are picking it up. Um, and then, of course, going through this all, you have basically you're just going to pick it up. It'll be a 7-minute wait time for me since I'm near this address. And then, of course, I can look at their website. I can look at their phone number. I can look at their open. I can see if they're close by. And then, of course, I can go pick it up in person when it is ready and then take it home with me as I choose. You can also get other things on DoorDash. You can get groceries on DoorDash, retail, convenience, alcohol, special offers as well. There's pet food and other things like that. There's beauty, and then of course you can browse all that DoorDash has to offer. So this is basically all that DoorDash has to offer. You can get electronics packages, sports, party gifts, school deals, all that and more straight through DoorDash and get it shipped straight to your door. The one cool thing about DoorDash is they do have something called Dash Pass. So Dash Pass, essentially, what it is a subscription to DoorDash. So the best of your neighborhood delivered for less. In just 2 orders, a Dash Pass membership pays for itself. So you get $0 delivery fee, lower service fees on orders over the minimum subtotal, 5% DoorDash credits back on pickup orders, save on-demand grocery delivery with essentials and more, member exclusive offers and items, thousands of local, national, and food favorites in your neighborhood, no contracts, seamless cancellation policy as well. So this basically means that if you're somebody who's using this a lot, it'll become very beneficial for you because there's $0 delivery fees, lower service fees, and of course you do also get special deals and other stuff like that, which means you are saving more money when ordering with DoorDash. Of course, you can DoorDash food to somebody else's house as well. So if you're not necessarily buying it for yourself or buying it, for let's say a loved one who is sick or something like that, you can set that up, get that ready to go as well. And then, of course, there is DoorDash for students who are in college, as long as they prove that they do have a campus-wide ID or a campus-wide email when they do sign up for DoorDash, and they can get that cheaply as well, which means they will be paying less money for the food that they're buying, and there'll be less delivery fees as well on their food since they are considered students, and then other cool things like that. So other than that, I have nothing really else to offer about DoorDash. It's just a really easy way to basically order food and get it delivered to your door. And there's a lot of customization that goes into it, depending on what you want to do as the customer. You can pick and choose your meals and you can figure out what you want to eat tonight, and make sure that your friends and family know about DoorDash so that they can eat well tonight, and have the luxury of being able to have it shipped to your door, shipped to their door. So once again, I want to thank you all for watching. My name is Brandon Faulkner. Be sure to check out our website, which is at villagecore.org, which is right here, where you can check out all the latest events that we host and everything else that VillageCore does. Also, be sure to check out our YouTube channel in order to keep up to date with both past and future meetings that we host, just like this, so that you can learn about more cool tech topics just like DoorDash. Thank you so much for watching.